Xavier Wills here with Eugene Teo. We're here at the 2015 IFBB Arnold Classic Australia. We just wrapped up the amateur bodybuilding. We're here at the Platinum Labs booth here. And mate, Atif Anwar comes out, wins the overall, looks absolutely sensational, but we'll go through some of the other classes first. I want to talk about the under 80s. That was one of the best classes of the day actually. We had Aaron Polides, Platinum Labs athlete, which is convenient, coming out on top there, and he didn't look like an under 80. He looked like a guy that should have been in, maybe the under 90s or something like that. What do you think of Aaron? Do you think it was the right decision?
Yes, definitely. I mean, Aaron, clear winner from the start, and that was one stacked lineup. And from the start, like, how many competitors? 18, 20 competitors there. Yeah. And he just stood out straight away. Hit our most muscularly and walked out. At the pre-judging, that was it. Game over. Yeah, exactly. And he just looked, just stacked with muscle, really well conditioned. And I think, in the finals, I think he came in even better. So I couldn't argue that decision whatsoever. We had Hassan in second. He was a packed dude, lots of muscle, awesome side chest. He gets second here. What do you think of him? Yeah, definitely as well. I mean, really nice condition on him, really good shape on his body. But again, when you're against a guy like Aaron Polides, it's something where Aaron is clear winner there. And unfortunately, just wrong day for that for Hassan. Dean Riordan as well, who was my client, he was also contending in that top three as well, and I think he's quite clearly top three. I was quite happy with his condition. His glutes were in, looked sensational. What do you think? Yeah, great condition on him. I think it was slightly edging over Hassan even at some poses. So yeah, great condition on that guy. On Dean, was it? Yeah, your client. Yeah, I was very happy with him. In the under 90s, we had Mark Gretsch taking that out. In prejudging, he came out and he was full as a house. Like, his conditioning was, really good there. I think at the finals he wasn't quite as good. He didn't pop as much. But do you think it was still deserving win? Yeah, definitely. I think under 90s was a bit of a tougher class. I mean, it could have gone to those top three any which way. I mean, they all came out as very contentious. Mark was a little bit softer today, a little bit fuller and harder and better yesterday. And then we had was it Skillidelis in third. I mean, he came in prejudging soft as anything, and they don't know what he did overnight. But he came in looking ridiculous today. He transformed, so it obviously showed that they judged, yesterday and today, because he obviously made up a lot of ground. But yeah, I just want to say Johnny Afora in second, he blew me away. His conditioning was great, hardest I've ever seen him. He really contended with Gretsch. I would have had Gretsch winning yesterday, Johnny winning today, so it could have gone really either way in that class there. Under hundreds, we had Andy Bell taking this one out. I mean, he was a clear winner from the start, but from second to sixth, we had Nathan James Williamson in second, looking sensational. Much better today than yesterday, filled out a lot. Yeah. But second to sixth was just, stacked with guys, and you could really toss a coin with any of them and they could have placed anywhere. Exactly. I mean, all the classes, but especially under 80s, under 90s as well, they were just really stacked and full classes. And there's something where I'd hate to be a judge because it was such a contentious thing where maybe first, second, you could pick them out quite clearly. Nathan James Williamson definitely did improve a lot. He was very, very flat yesterday, very lean and dry, but he did fill out very, very well today. But again, when you're up against Andy Bell, who's a big, full, hard, dry, you're not going to beat him. Yeah. Andy was definitely the best I've ever seen him. Like, he was just sensational and deservingly took that class, and he really did contend in that overall as well. We'll move on to the over hundreds, which was the toughest class of the day, which is, pretty typical. I mean, we haven't seen it so much in Australia before, the over hundreds being that strong. So Atif Anwar comes out and wins this. Deserving win and deserving overall win? Definitely. I mean, that's the best I've seen Atif. Came in and brought everything, condition, fullness, good shape on him, good posing as well. And you can see just how emotional he got after he won. I mean, it clearly meant a lot to him. He put his whole life into it. Like I said, he was working 18-hour days. Got a wife. He said he trains 4 hours a day, works 18 hours a day. So I don't know if he sleeps at work, but like that leaves 2 hours a day left. So I don't know if he has travel time or what. So that kind of freaked me out. But yeah, he looks sensational. Big, full, hard. I mean, you can't complain that. And that emotion was like, I think it made other people in the crowd emotional, like how emotional it was about the whole win. Andy Crawford in second in that over 100 kilo class. Andy brought a lot of size, a lot of condition, and Scott Goebel in third. Condition was there, maybe not as big as last year. What do you think of those guys? Yeah, Andy Crawford, I've never seen him looking like that before. I mean, I've seen him compete in the past, and this was a whole new Andy Crawford. Big. I actually had him in first. Did you? Prejudging, yeah, like just so much that grainy hardness. You don't see that condition on the other guys. That really dense muscle, that almost Dorian Yates-like condition on him. And yeah, big. Haven't seen a guy, and still good shape to him. Still quite a pretty physique. Easily Andy's best appearance, and I think it could have gone either way. If it went to Andy, I don't think people would have been outraged whatsoever. Like, it just would have been one of those things. So Scotty as well, yeah. Conditioning was there.
I was surprised how good his condition was. Size not quite as good as last year, but I think he had a lot of injuries and stuff in his prep, so I think he'll be back next year or the year after, bigger and better than ever. So that's a wrap from the 2015 Arnold Classic Australia. For Xavier Wills, Eugene Teo, PlatinumLabs.com.